Hi guys, my name is Jeanette. I'm a nurse injector here in Houston, Texas.
Hi, my name is Tahjeira. I'm also a nurse injector here in Houston, Texas.
I guess we're just jumping right in, huh?
Yeah, let's
Yeah,
jump
let's
right
do it.
in.
Let's see. I have a few questions here for you.
Okay, so
Mhm.
let's just set the conversation. We're talking
Okay.
about aesthetics here, y'all.
Yes. Our frequently asked questions, especially in the industry that we're in.
hmm
We get a lot of different questions. Just the med spa world.
the med spa
Mm-hmm.
world. We'll be talking about controversy topics, trends,
Yes.
and just how we got into the industry, and
Mhm.
just invite y'all in our world.
Yeah, so join along. Okay,
Okay,
let's
so
see.
tell me about yourself, Jeanette.
Hi. Well, let's see. Are we saying our age?
We
Do you want
can,
to?
yeah, yeah. They won't believe us, but
Well, I'm 25 years old. I'm 25
mhm,
years old. I have been in this world for about 3 years now.
mhm,
It's been about 3 years. Let's see what else. I've been wanting to get into this role for quite some time, since I
yeah,
was about 15.
yes,
I don't know if you know who Sabrina is.
yes. Sabrina and
Sabrina,
Jazz,
yes,
yes.
she is amazing at what she does. And I don't know how old she is,
Uh
but
huh.
she's been looking the same.
She looks the
She looks
same.
amazing since I was 15 years old, 10 years ago.
Yes,
I don't know how old she is, but anyway, she's one of my biggest inspirations
yes,
for sure. I
yes,
definitely want to start getting into collagen stimulators, stuff
yes,
like that. Getting into like the scientific stuff, not just
yes,
filler and Botox, you
yes.
know. That's definitely on my to-do list, on my goal list. What about you?
So, I've been a cosmetologist since high school. So I've done it in high school, and I've always wanted to advance
Mhm.
into medicine, so merging beauty and medicine.
Oh, I like
Yes,
that.
so went to nursing
Yeah.
school, became a nurse, and
hmm
then I just partnered my beauty skills
And
with,
your
aesthetics.
medical
Yes,
skills. Yeah, I love
yes.
that. And so
So,
you decided to finally,
uh-huh.
because I know you were working under a med spa, like an actual
Yes,
med spa.
yes.
What made you branch out on your own and say, okay, I'm doing this now all on my
Yeah.
own? Because you are so chicken. You are so
I am
chicken.
chicken, y'all.
Why?
Chicken. Yes.
And
So I've been injecting for about 4 years now. I
mhm,
started in a med spa, and I'll
mhm.
say that started the foundation and the groundwork of me getting into aesthetics. I already had experience working with faces,
Yeah.
doing makeup, but injecting someone is a whole new
That's a
ball
whole
game.
different ball
Yes.
game. Yeah.
So
Yeah.
just doing facials and stepping in with them, I kind of hit a glass ceiling on doing advanced techniques,
Because they didn't
and
want to teach you anymore.
no, they
Yeah.
didn't want to train me on that. They wanted to stay
hmm
conservative,
Yeah.
and I really wanted to grow and challenge
hmm
myself and do more. So
Yeah.
I took a leap of faith and did my own business.
That's
So
whenever
yes.
you took Shauna's class. Was that your first class?
Was that my first?
Or
No, it wasn't my
no?
first
Okay,
class,
okay.
but I love Shauna's work.
Oh,
She
she's
is a
amazing.
Russian injector,
I love her
from the
so much
UK.
from the
Yes,
UK. Yeah.
and that's how we met.
That's how we met. We met. So I started working with Shauna under her med
Mhm.
spa, and I'm
Mhm.
still currently working under her med spa, but I'm
Yes.
doing my own thing as well.
How is that? That's
It's so much
cool though. That's
fun. It's
so
so much
dope.
fun, and she doesn't require us to not take any more clients or just be
Mhm.
under her. No, she still lets me do my own thing. She understands that I have my own business.
Yes.
Um, she basically lets me do my own thing. So basically, 15 Aesthetics, that's her med
Yeah.
spa.
Mhm.
15 Aesthetics USA, I'm doing everything.
Yes.
So I don't know, it's kind of nice because
That's
I know I'm
cool.
under her, but it doesn't feel like it.
I
It doesn't
know.
feel, which is, I like it. It's amazing.
And I feel like that kind of birthed our collaboration as well, y'all. We have some things cooking up
Me
for
too.
y'all. Yes, so
This is definitely one of them, which is I'm very excited for this.
yes,
Because I feel like our clients need to hear us. And
yes,
they need to hear our education on this because
yes.
we're so smart. And like every time, all of my reviews, you can see all of my
Mhm.
reviews, they're like, she taught me so well. This I
Yes.
didn't even know. She
Yes.
explained it so well. All of my reviews say that. So I'm like, let me
Yeah, we
put this in
gotta
a real, yeah.
Yes, we got to put ourselves out there and talk
Yeah.
about it because educating your clients really sets us apart because it builds that trust factor.
Yes.
Because it's not all about the looks, it's about
No.
safety
Yeah.
and knowing what's best for you going down the road. You
Yes.
know, because
I
yeah.
recently, I'm sorry, I'm going off track,
No,
but
no, this is
let me
good.
tell you.
Okay.
Okay. So you know how some people aren't good candidates for nose filler? Some
Yeah.
people just aren't.
And jaw.
And many different things. Some people just aren't. And so I did this one client, her nose came out amazing.
Mm-hmm.
Everything was good. You know, I like to check up on my clients 2 weeks after their procedure just
Yes.
to make sure that everything is healing fine.
Mm-hmm.
And so I was checking in on her and she got some whiteheads. She got some things that you aren't supposed
Yeah.
to get, you know, that that's not supposed to happen in your healing process. So I told her, hey babe, you need to come back in. Let's see what we're gonna do. Why was she dodging me? She did not want to come in. She's like, no, I love my nose. I don't want to dissolve. I said, babe, this is your health, ma'am. This is your health. This isn't something that you can play with.
It's not something.
And a lot of people,
they don't take it
think,
serious because they don't know. Filler is a big deal.
Yeah.
It is, and who you get injected by is even a bigger deal. As far as product placement. And just safety is our number one concern at the end of the day. Yes, we're gonna make you beautiful, and it's a journey.
It's a journey.
But the girls gotta understand that. I just feel like in culture, instant gratification,
Yes.
and I want it now is the thing that you know they kind of look over the precautions that we give them.
Yes. And so I like to tell my girls, if you're in your 20s, 30s, and you get a full facial balancing, that's a quick fix, babe. That's a quick fix. You are gonna have to come back in 3 to 5 years to dissolve, and we're gonna have to do other treatments. And I hope you know that this is a process, and I hope you know that once you're in this world, you got to stick to it. You know, it's a luxury experience. It's not something that, oh, I just got it done once and I'm good, I'm done. No.
It's high maintenance. And I think the girls don't want to dissolve because they just want to hold on to what they did. But the thing is, it's an investment and it's better to start over than to overfill and look.
Whenever God tells you, like, you have to let go of something so I can give you something better.
Yes.
You have to let go of that filler. Let go of that filler. It's okay. We're gonna do something better. I promise you're gonna end up like
loving it.
Yes.
Trust the process.
I have been getting so many clients. And they come in for a touch up on their lips. They're my first time clients, but they only want a touch up, right?
But their touch up has been touched up.
Girl, and they come in horribly migrated. Horribly migrated. I can't see the shape of their natural lip anymore. It just looks really bad.
Yeah.
And they don't understand when I tell them, babe, if you have been filling and touching up for 3 years, 5 years, and you've never dissolved, when you come in here, don't think that I'm going to fill you. I'm not going to do it.
It's physically hard to fill a area that has already been filled.
It's physically hard. It don't look good. It doesn't look good. And not even that, like your poor lips, they can only be stretched out so much. And then also, I don't mean to complain, girl, but you know, they come in horribly migrated and they ask me to do a certain shape on them. I can't do that shape. All I can do is give you a little volume. I can give you a little volume. But if you're wanting a different shape and you're migrated and you're overfilled, I can't do nothing for you anymore. We're going to have to dissolve and then bring that shape back.
Yes. Y'all, this is a safe place, okay?
I promise it is.
Safe place, but we just have to put it out there. So
we do, guys. We have to scare y'all just a little bit, just a tiny bit. Please come in and let's talk. Okay. Yeah, especially if you've been filling for 3 to 5 years. Yeah, we need to.
I love that we talked about that.
Yeah, and so I posted on my Instagram, like, what do you guys want me to answer? And most of my questions were about dissolving and about pillow face. And let's talk about pillow face, actually.
Pillow face. Yeah.
Pillow face. So I know, I feel so bad because I feel so bad for celebrities sometimes. because they're so perceived by the world.
They're so perceived by the world, and also I feel like in some instances they got taken advantage of, and that's how pillow face happens.
Yeah.
Not being properly educated, and not and just given that demand of instant gratification.
Yeah.
Like,
and they probably, let's say the injectors did explain to them, like, hey, you're gonna have to dissolve in a couple years. They're human.
They don't want to go through that. They're in front of the camera all the time.
I understand.
And they postpone it, or they go around them.
So I know that's a scary subject now, the pillow face. But you guys don't really have to worry about that because you guys have us. We are going to be dissolving. You guys aren't in camera all the time, you know. So if you do have to take a month to dissolve and do some collagen stimulators and do whatever you have to do to get that volume back after you have dissolved, you can do that. You can take your time. You're not a celebrity. You have the time to do that.
It's required to get some downtime with anything filler related. We say 2 weeks. And if you want to touch up some more or build, come back in 2 weeks. It's a process. It's a journey.
Like to wait at least 2 weeks.
Yes,
if you can wait at least 2 weeks, okay, that's good. But I know it's exciting. I know it's exciting, and you want to come back. Of course, I get that. Definitely take your time to adjust to your not new face, because it's only minor adjustments. But it's those minor adjustments that really make that difference. And I want you to really get used to it first and really get a feel for it first. And then come back for it.
And then come back.
I feel like 2 weeks is a little too early. But I'll
say
it's a little too early. But at least 2 weeks, please. At least 2 weeks.
And then let's talk about the maintenance of 2 weeks with no drinking. I have to... I know it's hard, girls.
At least 48 hours. At least.
I say, look, if you can stretch it out for 2 weeks,
I say that's
to protect your investment. Just do a little alcohol fast. And
if you can. But if not, 48 hours is good enough.
48 hours. Just hydrate. I
tell my girls that all the time, because I have a lot of girls that travel out of town and they're here in Houston.
And
they're like, oh, I was gonna go to dinner with my girl after this. I'm like, okay, if you have one little margarita, that's okay. But just drink a lot of water. Okay? And please don't let that margarita turn into a shot, please. Okay? Because I know. I am from Houston. I know. But try not to.
Try your best. You invested in yourself, so it's
it's an investment. One of those things. It's an investment for sure. You need to take care of your investment. Especially a full face balance. That's an investment, girl. It is. Let's talk about the treatments that you received, ma'am.
Oh my God.
So happy and so glowy, so pretty.
Yes, I owe it all to Botox. Xeomin to be exact. I love me some Xeomin. That's all I've had. I'm just Botox.
You really don't need anything.
I do want a little filler
on your top lip. Just a little on your top.
Just a little bit,
guys. Girl, I've gotten...
And then facials, of course. Facials, chemical peels.
I want a facial,
girl. So yes.
I do.
So facials and Botox in my forehead. And, I'm 30. I know. Y'all believe it or not.
We're pretty young still. I feel like once, maybe later they won't.
Girl, everyone thinks I'm 24.
Really?
Whenever I ask someone, they're like, "You're 30? No, I thought you were 20." Like 24 is the magic number, but it's from skincare and Botox.
Botox is the best.
It is, and it's recommended to start in your early 20s. Like as soon as you hit your 20s.
Let's talk about that.
Yeah, it's recommended because I don't know if y'all started noticing lines in your forehead or in your makeup. You have creasing. Botox just time capsules your look right now. So it keeps you looking forever 21.
Mm-hmm.
Like, that's my thing. Exactly. That's why I love Botox.
I like to tell my girls, in your 20s when you don't have wrinkles yet, just use Botox for beautification purposes.
And preventative.
Yeah, and preventative as well.
Yeah.
A little eyebrow lift.
A little
masseter, a little nose slimming. Beautification purposes, you don't need it yet.
Yes.
But I also tell my clients, once you have wrinkles,
we can't do it. It's permanent.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And sometimes the wrinkles is really sun damage, so you need to wear your sunscreen.
Oh, sunscreen as well.
Sunscreen is so really important.
Yeah.
So,
so definitely you have to find that sweet spot to get started at.
Yeah. Yeah. I always recommend if you find yourself sitting in front of the computer screen too much and you're focusing and you get those 11s, I say it's a booty on the forehead.
A booty.
Because it be looking like a little booty on the forehead.
Like a little booty.
It does.
It does.
Yeah. And, even with a booty
forehead.
You don't want a booty forehead. Come on. Come get injected. And even when you sleep, you can create wrinkles.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Just even sitting like this, I'm creating wrinkles.
And we're not saying that's a bad thing. I'm not saying that's a bad thing. But I mean, if you want a little touch up, why not?
Look forever young.
Why not?
It won't hurt.
Why not? I love Botox. I need some Botox. Last time I did Botox was January.
It's been a minute for me. I'm even ashamed to say it, but I'll be doing it soon.
How dare you? Why has it been so long?
Life.
Oh, no, I get that. And then also, I feel like injecting yourself, it's like a mental thing, I feel.
Yeah.
To get yourself prepared to inject yourself.
Yes. Yeah. And I have yet to do that.
We need a little mental preparation.
But I will before
this week. Yeah. Oh, this week.
Yeah. It's time.
I'm not this week for sure. Same. Before Mother's Day.
Yeah.
I need to look good for Mother's Day.
You sure do, mommy.
I love being a mom.
I can't wait.
I know.
I can't wait.
And I'm so excited for you whenever you do take that journey. Because it's so much fun. It's okay. Yeah. And, do you have a lot of friends that have babies?
Oh, yeah.
You see? So you have all of us.
You have god babies. Yeah.
There's no way that you can steer the wrong way because you have so much support.
And then I know the background of it with nursing. That's what scares me about it. It's not the motherhood part. It's the birthing part, like the process.
It wasn't hard.
And everyone's been saying it wasn't.
She came straight up.
That's crazy. I love that for you.
Yeah. Even the doctor was like, can you stop pushing? And I was like, my body's doing it. My body was my mind was somewhere else and my body was doing other work.
That's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
That's crazy.
It's gonna be okay. And last thing I'll say is just walk a lot in your pregnancy.
Okay.
Walk a lot and keep
good.
Keep a good workout plan.
Yes.
Okay, don't. I know it's hard, especially during pregnancy. Don't try not to be lazy. Try not to.
Yeah.
Because that's going to help you a lot during the pregnancy experience. Yeah. That helped me a lot. Okay. So now I like to tell all women.
Yes. Girl, what treatments you have done?
Oh, I love what I do.
Yeah.
I was telling my client, because I feel like I'm close to my 30s, and I'm so excited for my 30s.
Yeah, I love it here.
Girl.
Yeah, I do.
And she was telling me, she was like, really? That's so crazy. You don't hear that a lot. That people are excited to age. And I was like, you know what I think it is? Because I'm in this industry.
Yeah.
So the older I get, the more stuff I can do.
Yeah.
So I think that's why I'm so excited.
Girl, that's too funny.
Because I'm ready to start getting those collagen stimulators because we can start now.
Yes.
Yeah. But I have done cheek filler. I have done chin, nose, Botox. Everything.
Yeah.
Everything.
Yeah, I'm ready to do some jobs too. Mm-hmm. I can do it.
I'm going to do because I recently dissolved everything.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I dissolved everything about 2 months ago. I have a little cheek still. I didn't dissolve all of it, and a little lip as well.
Yeah.
It really honestly wasn't that bad.
It was so pretty.
No, no, but I'm getting my facial balancing done next month.
Next month.
I'm so excited. Okay, so excited. And but notice how I got my first facial balancing 2 years ago. And I dissolved.
Yes.
And now I'm getting another one.
See?
And I waited, I think it was like 3 months ago since I dissolved my whole entire face.
Okay.
And I waited.
And you look great. You even look great now.
And so that's what I'm saying. You got to trust the process.
Yes.
You got to trust the process. Exactly. Don't be scared.
And work with a nice foundation. Like, you have a nice foundation to work with.
Definitely take care of your skin first.
Yes.
Take care of your skin first. I always recommend that.
Yes. I say skincare is the foundation. It's like the batter, and filler and injectables. Botox is like the icing on top. Yeah. Like to skincare.
Yeah, exactly. I need a little microneedling. So whenever you're ready, ma'am,
I know
in your chair.
Microneedling. Let me know, girl. I prefer microneedling versus under eye filler.
I was gonna talk about that.
I do.
How do you feel about under eye filler?
Under eye filler, I just feel like in the long run, no. Because it causes damage to this area.
I feel like that area is too thin.
It's too thin for filler, and it's not really made for a needle to go there. So microneedling and skincare and eye cream,
maybe some PRP.
PRP is that girl for under eye. So yeah,
and that goes again into that instant gratification.
Yes,
you know, you have to know when you can get instant gratification and when not to.
Yeah,
and then also because I see a lot of podcasts like med spa podcasts, and this girl said, just because your injector tells you no for a certain procedure doesn't mean go out and find an injector that will fix. You know, you honestly, you have to be grateful for the injector that tells you no and tells you I don't think that's a good idea for you.
No, it's the reason.
We want you to look good. We want that for you. Think we don't want that for
you?
We
want the best for you.
Yes. We love you.
Yes, we love you. Like
I love all my clients, girl. Yes. I would call them my friends. Like whenever
no, for real, they do become your friends. All my clients
are my friends. Yeah. Like whenever I tell my sister, like, oh, a funny story happened, I'm like, oh, my friend. I don't say my client. Yeah. Like I say my friends.
Yes.
I love all my friends.
Like, we're your therapist. We're locked in real bad. Deep, yeah, we get deep, and
I don't like it.
It's like a breakthrough session.
It is.
And they tell me, you changed my life. I love you forever. Yes, because it's the little things, like a little lip. Because the thing is, sometimes girls go through traumatic things and they think that they can't fix it. And then we're like those magic fairies that come in and fix it. It's like, oh my God, you changed my life.
I don't know. It's nice how God gives everybody their certain thing.
Ooh, let's talk about God, girl.
No, I'm gonna cry.
Look.
And how God just gave us this passion.
Look, I just gotta say a little background about Jeanette and I. So we met during the class, but we exchanged info, and we
kept in touch.
Right?
And we kept trying to
get together,
but both of us are so busy.
Yes, we kept trying to get together, get content, and all of that. And one day I'm in the middle of texting her. And I'm leaving my suite. I'm going to the restroom. I come out the restroom and she's right there. Right there. I'm like, girl, I was just texting you. What are you doing
so crazy because we were literally just texting whenever she's coming out the restroom, and I'm like going in the restroom, and we're just texting about like, when are you free?
When are you free?
And we just together. That is crazy.
Yeah,
that's no coincidence.
It's no coincidence. And come to find out, we're in the same building. We're on the same floor. We're just a few doors down. Didn't even know.
It's crazy how, like, right before I met you, I was praying about sending me brothers and sisters in Christ.
Yes.
And somebody who is not only going to motivate me in my relationship with God, but also in my business.
Yes.
What? That's so crazy.
It is crazy because God knew I needed that, because although I've been injecting for 4 years, this is my first time doing it on my own as my business. So having you as
I
a
was
business
telling my mom about that. I was like, I feel like I've always been the type of person to run towards what scares me.
Yeah.
And I feel like that's a good combination for you because you settle me. You're like, wait, take your time, really think about it.
She's a risk taker.
I am.
She's like,
And I love how you like tell me, you know what? Yeah, let me take my time. Let me really think about it. And then I tell you, like, no,
go for it. Let's do it. Like, girl, we're sitting here because of her. Okay. Yes. Like, I love her so much. We have such a good balance. And I thank God for you.
I thank God for you. God is so good. And you know what? I actually told my sister about what you said, how you said a relationship rooted in God.
Yes, not religion, but relationship.
A relationship rooted in God. Because I was telling my sister how we told each other I love you, like within 3 days of meeting.
Yes, and like when you're in Christ, it just happens like that. We know each other's soul. You know, our spirits are familiar. So it's just like, it's none of that trauma, none of that.
None of that, like, none of it. None of the trauma
none
at
of that
all.
And it's girl, like, it feels love.
Yes, genuine love. You know, genuine connection. I love you. I love you so much. And life is good.
Life is good, and it's just the beginning.
It's just the beginning.
That's crazy.
That's what I was telling my mom. Like, we're literally just scratching the surface right now. We are going to go so much further. You're going to go back to school for your nurse practitioning. I'm going to continue my education after this.
I am. It's just, I'm dragging my feet. But this girl, like I said, I thank God for her because she's pushing me to go back. I went to Prairie View College of Nursing.
I heard.
And if you know, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, very traumatic.
When I was picking my schools for my RN school, my friend, she is in RN school. I think she already graduated, but she was like, whatever you do, don't pick that school.
No, I tell everyone, do not go to that school because, man, I'm telling you, you're fighting for your life. You're going to lose weight. Yeah, like it's so stressful. So it just has me so apprehensive of going back and getting my master's. But I've talked to friends and it's not that bad.
Yeah.
The pace is different. They understand that you're working.
Yeah.
So they offer different, options to like take one class at a time. So I can do that. That's digestible. Yeah. But girl,
they just scarred you. That's what it is.
I'm like, no.
It's okay. It's okay. You'll go back in divine timing.
Yes.
Those sprinkles.
Sprinkles.
Yeah. Let's see what else. How do you feel when clients, I don't know if you get this, but I get this a lot, when clients talk bad about another injector or their past injector?
I feel like it's a learning experience.
Yeah.
And I also asked the client, what did they do? Did they go through everything first?
I'm hardcore behind my injectors.
Yeah, I'm like, did you do this? Yeah. Did you do that? They're like, no. I'm like, well, you were supposed to do that, girl. Like,
but and I just tried just to not talk about another injector.
No, yeah.
Everybody is learning. Everybody is... I just try my best to steer clear from that.
And injecting is truly an artistry. It's truly an artistry once you get into it.
You do have to have that eye.
Yes.
Well.
You do.
And it's crazy how I can see like a random person in the street.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh, she can use this.
I'm like, she needs that, or this side is a little more flat than the other. Yeah.
It is an eye. And then also aftercare plays a huge part.
Aftercare, yes. So whenever I hear any bashing, I'm asking those aftercare questions.
And I go over them thoroughly, and I send them, I email them that paperwork as well. Yeah. So aftercare is very important.
It is, because it makes or breaks your work. It makes or breaks it.
You know what I was thinking about getting?
What?
The liquid BBL.
Ooh!
To just get this hip dips. I have some hip dips.
I can do a little bit too.
You don't need nothing.
Girl, I have the hip dips. You look, y'all, Jeanette got a wagon. Okay, she got a wagon.
You are embarrassing.
Look, when she stand up, she got a wagon. Y'all look out next time you're in her chair.
I'll be hiding it, girl.
I know. She got a wagon.
She don't need to be out all the time. She don't need it.
screaming.
Certain times. I really want to get that. I do.
Yeah.
But I don't know much about it. I really want to do my research first. Do your research.
Yes.
Do you ask those questions?
Yeah, because product, you can do it with filler. I heard you can do it with your PRP now.
I heard you can do it with Sculptra as well.
Yeah, Sculptra.
Dude, one of my clients was telling me that an injector, she heard an injector was doing it with hormones. Girl, yeah. So ask your questions when you are at these appointments.
You have to ask what they're using.
Girl, ask these questions for your safety, for your peace of mind. Ask those questions.
And do your research. I feel like a lot of clients don't take advantage of consultations.
Yeah.
I feel like they should take consultations seriously.
Yeah.
You know, sometimes they do it in office, and that's fine. Like, when I say in office, like getting the consultation the same day you're getting the procedure.
Oh,
like, if you're doing lips or something, that's fine.
Okay, yeah.
But, like, do your research.
Do your research. Take advantage of the consultation.
Yeah.
Let's come up with a good game plan together.
Yes.
And let's talk about it, girl. Let's talk about it.
Yeah.
I have nothing but time.
All right.
Talk about it.
Because we don't have to do everything in one setting. No. We can come up with a 3-month plan, a 6-month plan, and it's just...
I'm friendly. Okay? Yes. We can be friends.
Yes, we're pocket friendly too. We think about
we
your
are
pockets.
Pocket friendly.
Yeah.
I love
that.
Yeah, let's...
And another thing, like, I want to talk about,
what?
How do you feel about PDO threads?
I would like to get some, but I haven't done my research again. I haven't done my research, and I'm still not sure about them.
Me? Yeah. I'm all about, like, the long-term effect.
Me too, yeah.
So, from my research and from what I heard, you cannot get rid of that. And that scares me. Yeah. Like, it doesn't dissolve like filler. You know, like, it just...
Well, it stays off.
Well, yeah, it goes away a little bit.
It disintegrates a little bit. Yeah,
exactly.
But it mostly migrates.
But yeah, and you can't. It's non-reversible versus filler. You can dissolve filler. PDO threads.
You can't dissolve them.
Yeah. A nurse, she took a cadaver course and they were dissecting. So a cadaver course is basically corpse people, you know, that organ donors, they, you know, that in mind. Okay. But injectors go to these classes and learn how to, you know, really inject, and they could see it through all the layers. So they were peeling back the layers, and this lady, she had so many PDO threads. Yeah. And then you can kind of notice it when you talk to someone.
I heard.
You can kind of see. Yeah, so...
It's just a little scary.
I'm just like,
scary. It gives you that. I don't know about them as well.
It gives you that instant gratification to, like, down the road. It's not beneficial. Really, you know, it's not natural.
I haven't done my research on it, and I'm definitely going to go home and do my research. But I had this one client, she got a PDO thread in her nose.
In her nose? Like,
yeah. And I don't know what happened, but she said now she has like a little hole, a little dent in her nose.
See, that's what I'm talking about.
And I said, oh, I've never heard of that. But she was asking me about it. But I was like, I've never heard of it. I'll do my research and see if I can come up with an answer for you. But I don't know. That's a little weird.
Yeah.
I don't know.
It's so new. I just feel like more research.
A little more research.
Could have been done on it before they put it out on the market. But they
don't know. Yeah.
There's a lot of popcorn stuff going on.
Yeah. There is. Let's talk about that. The popcorn stuff. What do you feel? What else do you feel like is popcorn treatments? What's a popcorn treatment that I loved?
What?
The Russian lip.
You really think that's popcorn? What's a popcorn?
That was a popcorn one.
I love it too. It's cute. That's giving Bratz doll.
It's stuck. Like, it's stuck, and I love it so much.
Love it, yeah.
I love it so much.
It is.
And many people don't know that a Russian lip can actually be very soft.
That's my lane. The soft,
very soft
Russian. That's what I want you to do.
I got you. I got you. But I get a lot of clients that they say, I love the Russian shape. I love it so much. I just don't want something so dramatic on my face, something that suits my face. And I say, we can use a Russian technique and still make it very subtle and classy. So yeah, that's
and that's what I love about us. Like, we go with what fits your face, not what the trend is.
Yes. Yes. I listen to them. I make sure that I'm very much listening. When they say little key words like soft or dramatic or IG baddie,
or just fuller, not just more. Hydration, and then I throw out words
that you guys say that really help us out. It's just about listening to your clients.
It is.
And really connecting with them, trying to connect with them. Trying to read their body language as well.
Because this is a trust factor. Like, I'm in your face.
Oh yeah,
I'm all up in your
making
face.
you bleed.
It's
a little scary, of course. I just would like y'all to know that y'all can trust us. And if you have any questions, concerns, please do not hesitate to ask. You guys get my personal work phone number.
So
I want you to know that you can text me at all times. If something just pops in your head and you're like, I'm wondering about that. Text me, girl, because I may be wondering the same thing and we can come up with the solution together. I'm very solution based, I feel.
Same. You have to be.
You have to be.
You have to be in this industry.
You too, girl.
Yes.
See what else? How long has it been? How long has it been?
I don't know. Let me see. What other question did I have?
Facial balance. We kind of talked about that.
Okay, we can talk about facial balancing with your 20s, 30s versus 40s and 60s. So how do you feel about that?
Well, again, facial balancing for 20s and 30s, you guys are going to have to dissolve in about 3 to 5 years. And then if you want to do a facial balancing again, okay, cool. Or if not, we can start getting into some collagen stimulators. Things like that. At your 40s, 50s, how do you feel about your 40s, 50s facial balancing?
40s and 50s.
Aftercare-wise.
Aftercare?
Yeah, because 40s and 50s are recommended for facial balancing. That's the age that I really love doing facials.
It's more product in 40s and 50s because once you hit your 30s, you lose, I want to say you lose percentage of collagen.
At 20, you lose 1% of your collagen each year. And I think by your 30s, you lost more than like 30% of your collagen.
I'm sad.
Yep. But you look amazing.
Thank you.
You look so good.
Thank you. But girl. But in your 40s and 50s, you're going to be hitting more of the
volume loss.
Volume loss, yes, because the fat pads are increasing.
So definitely you need more product.
More products, so more lifting and stuff. So it'll be more aftercare maintenance, more bruising, So
more bruising.
Yeah.
That's one thing with the Russian and the classic lip. I feel like there's more bruising for the Russian.
More?
Do you feel like that?
Yeah.
There's more aftercare for the Russian.
Yeah, definitely.
Not aftercare, more healing.
More arnica that you have to take.
More swelling.
More swelling. Yeah.
And with the classic, they don't really get bruising. They don't really get a lot of bruising. I think it's because we are really shaping that lip. And really stretching that lip out. So it's only normal to have more of a downtime with the Russian, But the shape that you get,
is so
amazing,
cutesy.
But definitely it's recommended to get a facial balancing 40s, 50s. Instead of 2030s.
Yes, and Botox for sure. Botox for sure.
Definitely at 50, that is your last chance.
To
start your Botox journey.
It's your last. Like, come on.
Yes. I sit my mom down. She's actually coming Thursday. She's coming Thursday.
Yes.
So a little Botox. So she said she wants lip filler this time.
Oh, yeah. My mom has been my model for everything. She has gotten lip filler, Botox, facials.
My mom is scary.
My mom loves it.
We need to switch mom.
Girl,
I love it.
Yes. My mom loves it, so it's time to touch her up too.
Yeah. Oh, so cute. Oh, you know what we should do? We should record a little video for Mother's Day.
Yeah.
And then at the end, we should be like, oh, thank you to all the moms.
Yes.
That'd be cute. That's cute. A little content idea.
I love that.
While we're doing content.
Yeah, while we're doing content.
Cool. You see how our mind just.
Yes, girl. And now I know what else I want to touch upon.
What?
The controversy of God and aesthetics. Like, let's talk
you
about
have a really good point in this.
Okay.
I'm a new Christian.
It don't matter. He been knowing you.
No.
Yes.
Yeah, he has knowing me. He has.
Yes.
But I'm still at the stage where is it? I'm questioning myself.
No. Okay, y'all.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
This is how we feel about this.
What?
This is what I know we feel about it because we talked about it.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah.
I was scary. I was sending her the TikTok that I see.
Yeah, it's been a controversy
how do you feel about
on social media about how God feels about aesthetics.
Mm-hmm.
And I always tied my business, and from talking to Jeanette, she believes the same, that we just feel like we have the Esther anointing on helping women feel beautiful through beauty treatments. We are in the 21st century now, so of course things have changed.
And then they say that God put us in the 21st century.
He
chose this year out for us. He didn't choose for us to start in the 1800s. He chose this time for us. Just wanted to point that out.
Yes, that's true. We all carry a purpose, but I know God personally had me researching before I started this business on why did God make women beautiful? He made us beautiful to tie back into the Esther anointing, to save our generations to come. If we feel beautiful, everyone else around us flourishes from it. They're blessed from it.
It's just like when you feel good, you attract good.
You attract good, yeah.
All of a sudden, like, oh, I look so pretty today. I feel so pretty today. Or I'm nicer to somebody. Oh, they're nicer. Like, it's an abundance of good energy. It's an
overflow of good energy, and it flows to your children, your husband, your family. So if you feel good, then you're able to give out good, and everyone is blessed by that. So you just demand more respect because you respect yourself and you take care of yourself. So I just feel like the business,
all this goodness,
it's
just you don't think that's God? All this goodness,
I know, and it has. I'll say there is a thin line where it can turn into vanity if you're overdoing it. You know,
it's just like with anything.
It's a thin line.
Too much,
overindulge. It becomes
just like anything. What's that word? It becomes. What's that word when you overeat? I don't know, but anything can become.
What's it called? Now I'm thinking about it.
I really want to know.
It's right there.
Not greed. It's not greed.
That's right there, girl. It's gonna come to me.
It's gonna come. It's not greed. It's
gluttony.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Anything can become.
Yeah, but it was like a controversy on, TikTok and stuff, because they're like,
because they started saying like,
there was a lot of stuff in the comments.
They start saying like, oh, you surrender to a mermaid god.
Yeah, a mermaid spirit and a marine spirit and stuff like that. I'll say it can turn into that, but like with us, we shoot for natural results. We're not trying to change you or anything. We're just shooting for improvement.
Literally.
You can feel better when you wake up.
Every morning, I say, God, allow me to serve your people. How can I serve your people? Girl, this is so rooted in God.
It is, and he gave me the green light. So as long as he said something, I'm good, because... Yeah.
What is that saying that my pastor says a lot? If God is for you, who can be against you?
And honestly, y'all, this is a life hack that I'm going to give you guys. Give God a password. I give him a password on everything. I gave him a password concerning this business, and he answered it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In so many ways.
So many ways.
It's so funny. Okay, one of her signs was she got a little advertisement that says business bestie. And it was two little cartoons, a little Hispanic one.
Yes.
So
and it was
how it's so like
so precise. God is closer than you think. You just have to talk to him. He's right there.
He's right there. In this room.
He's right here. He's just so proud of us.
Yeah.
He's like, look at my daughters.
Oh, I love that. He is just so good.
He is
so good. I was telling my sister, I'm in such a peaceful place in my life. And such a happy place in my life.
Yes.
That I want everybody to experience that.
Me too.
Literally, my client the other day, she was one of the clients who just wasn't a good candidate for nose filler. And she was telling me, she was like, I just feel like stuff doesn't go my way. I said, stop saying that right now. Stop saying that.
Yes.
It's a little bump in the road. The more you say that and the more you think that, unfortunately, the more you attract.
Yeah, the power of the tongue is real. Yes. You have to speak what you want, even if you can't see it. Yes. You have to speak what you want.
You are abundant. You are a child of the Most High God, okay? You got this.
You're God's princess.
Yes. Don't think that stuff. No. That's for ugly people.
I know.
Don't do that. You are beautiful and you are gorgeous. And whatever, that didn't happen to you, but God has something better planned out for you.
Yes. And like we catch ourselves ministering to our clients.
Oh, I do that all the time.
Yes. Like throwing the scripture.
Yeah. It's because he saved me. He saved me. And I want people to experience that peace and that happiness and
that security. Like we're protected. Like it's nothing to worry about. Passenger princess all the time.
Yep. Exactly. It is just girl, sometimes I do be praying like, oh Lord, let this face come out beautiful.
Girl, you gotta pray before every client because girl, it can get scary.
It can get scary and it is a lot of pressure. But I feel like I'm good under pressure.
I do great under pressure. Do I like it? No. Amazing under pressure.
I think that just plays into what God gives each one of us.
Yeah.
You know? Yeah. And there is no reason that this comes so easily for us. Why is that? God. We're gifted. Exactly.
Yeah.
And I know it's controversial to say like, oh, you're gifted or God gave this to me and I'm good. It's controversial. Is that how you say it?
Yeah.
My accent sometimes. It's controversial to hype yourself up. I'm good at this and God gave me this. Why is that so controversial to say?
I feel like it's a lie from the enemy because hyping yourself up is worship to God. Looking good, looking your best is worship to God because we're representing Him.
Yep.
Period.
Yeah. He made us this way, but I think people try to say like He made the outer you.
Yeah.
No, He made the inner you.
The inner spirit.
The spirit that's inside of you. The go-getter,
that's what lives on. Yeah, that's what performs the work. You know, we're just
so people try to say like, oh well, if God made you, then why are you altering your face? Babe, we mean God
lives within us.
Yeah, we're not saying like God made my face.
Yeah,
no, I'm not saying that. Like you do have to read between the lines for sure.
And I feel like everyone has the freedom to do what will make their life happy, like what will make their life beneficial.
If you are having fun, ma'am, if you're having fun with it, then do that.
Yeah, and if it's not like doing anything to your soul, you know, like it's not gonna bring you down the wrong path.
You know right from wrong, man.
You're not sinning, like
you know right from wrong.
Yeah.
Like you. And I know sometimes people are like, "Oh, you're a Christian. I couldn't live that life." Like it's just, I don't see it that way.
I don't either.
I don't see like, "Oh, I'm a Christian." I'm happy.
I label myself as a believer.
Oh.
I believe in God. I believe in his mission and what he's done. Christians, I'm not gonna lie, they tend to be very judgmental.
Yeah.
And hypocritical.
Yeah. No.
And a believer is you're being on the journey believing God, so it just comes easier. And that's how he wants us to live a peaceful life.
Don't put that much pressure on yourself.
Yeah, he does. Yeah,
girl.
He knows we're gonna fall short.
Yeah.
But as long as you're not purposely trying to do that,
of course, yeah.
And live a life of repentance. That don't mean do what you want to do.
And then repent. Yeah.
Your free will. But repentance is truly apologizing and living up to that, not doing it again, not being a repeat offender. So, yeah, girl.
Yeah. Take it day by day.
Day by day.
Day by day.
And it's a relationship. You have to grow and water that relationship.
And then also don't be so goal oriented.
Yeah.
As long as you're putting that work every day. Because I know it gets difficult to do it every single day. We were talking about this on the drive over here. It does get difficult to do it every single day. But you have to. I was telling her, you were like, you have to. I was like, no, I don't want
to. Just discipline. Just try to be 1% better every day.
Yeah.
You're not gonna feel like it at all.
No, you have to ignore your feet. Don't ignore your feelings all the way as well.
Push through the feelings.
Push through
for the greater goal for your future, because your future self will thank you.
Yeah, at least do it at least once a day.
And just pick 3 things. Don't try to overload your schedule. Pick 3 top priorities.
What I like to do: a good mother.
Yes.
Being fit and healthy.
Yes.
And my business.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
3 things.
Yes.
3 things. And if one day you have to focus on something else, okay, kick one of those to the curb and focus on that. Don't put too much pressure on yourself.
Yes.
We are ever evolving humans.
Yes.
Give yourself enough time and enough space to grow.
Yes.
Okay. And just take it day by day.
Yes. And I'll touch on that. As a single woman, mine's is service to others. How can I sow into someone? And then my health, taking care of my body and my temple. Yes. And then business. Doing my purpose, whatever God has purposed you for, because not everyone is called to a business.
Yeah, of course. No, not everybody has that entrepreneur spirit.
Yes. So whatever your purpose is in your job,
just that one TikTok that I reposted and you reposted it as well. I got the little notification, but it was this little old lady. She was beautiful old lady, and she said, what she learned from her life.
She's 75. Yeah.
What she learned from her life is to follow the purpose that God gave you.
Yes.
Because they were talking about how to become rich or something.
Yeah.
And she was like, just follow the purpose.
The purpose
that God gave you in this life.
That purpose can be that marriage. That purpose can be motherhood.
And then also, you are ever evolving. You're a ever evolving human. Yes. So give yourself space to grow. Right now, my purpose right now is this. Who knows in 5-10 years? Yes. I don't know. But right now, I'm putting my all into it because God brought me
here. Yes. And he's so proud of you, girl.
He's proud of you too, man. He is so good. Yes, and we just keep circling back to that because he is so good.
So good.
Girl, he is so good. Anything else you want to say about the filler business? So next time we do this, we definitely have to because we went over it really quick.
We did?
Yeah.
What time? Is it 2 hours?
What treatments we had?
What treatments
we went?
Or what's upcoming treatments?
We can talk about that, the upcoming treatments that are coming.
Let me see. We'll be adding IV hydration.
Oh yeah.
Yes. Yes.
We'll be adding microneedling as well.
Yes,
we're doing that already, but it's not on the official site. To book.
Yeah.
So microneedling is coming. IV hydration is coming. How do you feel about IV hydration ever since that story came out?
Girl, I just feel like
what does she do? What?
Okay,
Because I didn't know the whole story. I just saw, like, you know.
Yeah. So there's in the medical industry right now, the aesthetics industry, we are facing law changes right now with a non-nurse injector doing an IV on a patient in the med spa, and the patient passed away because of something that was given that wasn't supposed to be given in the IV bag. So now in Texas, they're trying to have doctors oversee med spas and be there physically versus
just like a medical director.
Versus medical director, and they have to give the patient a care plan and all of this before they can even get filler. Which is it's overkill. It's overkill.
But we'll see.
A lot of us nurses, we don't. It's not cool. We worked hard. And that's just gonna change our business.
But I'm giving that
stressful.
To God, girl. I'm giving that to God. I'm giving that to God, honestly. And then whatever happens. Whatever happens. I know I love what I do. I know I am an amazing injector. I know I check up on my clients. They all have my personal number. I know I am great at safety. I know I am doing everything right. So whatever happens. If that law so happens to pass, I'm trusting God, and
we gotta trust God in everything.
I'm trusting God. But it is difficult in those situations where you do have a non-medical professional. These type of treatments. And look what happened. That's scary.
It is scary. It is, and it's serious with non-medical professionals because they have different backgrounds. They haven't been doing it that long, you know.
IV therapy, like how I was talking to my mom about it. I don't know how to say it in English. Like, how does she have like the guts to do that?
She's probably been doing it.
I'm sure.
You know,
that is scary. And so, okay, so now that happened, are you a little scared to start doing IV therapy?
No, because I'm a nurse.
Okay.
It's just, and that's the thing. I wish they looked at it that way because us nurses were like, we do IVs all the time.
That's true.
You know, but for a non-medical professional,
it's a little scary.
So that's why we're like, why is this bill being pressed on? Like, why we have to suffer when we know what we're doing?
I never liked sticking vein.
I
don't think I would. Maybe.
It's not for everyone. I'll be offering the IV services.
I never liked sticking a vein. I didn't. But I mean, who knows? You know, I don't like saying no because, you know, I never know. But especially when that story came out, I was like, oh, even better because I don't want to do it.
Oh my God.
I don't want to do them anyways. But I know they're becoming very popular.
I don't think they're going away.
Have been asking me about that.
I don't think they're going away. I do think they're just going to be very strict on like.
Which is amazing. Which is good.
Which is good for non-medical professionals. But
not freaking like a doctor has to be in the building.
And creating care plans. That's just overkill. I think what we've been doing now, like with the good faith exams and stuff and the telehealth visits, I love that. I love that because it gives me a peace of mind and it gives our clients a peace of mind.
That's true. Now if they lie on that exam, that's them. You know, hopefully you don't. You guys aren't lying.
Please don't.
Please.
Yes.
Please. But I still ask them just to get a read on them. I still ask them face to face, like the most important question.
I do not lie and say you're not pregnant.
Just to get a little read.
Are you pregnant?
They're so silly.
They're like, I still want my filler.
I've gotten a couple clients
like,
who are
you're
pregnant.
It's not enough studies. Just take a break.
Just take a break. It's okay.
And you know, you're naturally going to change as you're pregnant anyway.
Dude, I felt so pretty when I was pregnant. Oh, I felt so, nobody could tell me nothing.
I love that. You had that pregnancy glow.
I felt so pretty. And I think it's because I was pregnant with a girl.
Oh.
And I heard that it's very different to be pregnant with a boy.
Yes. Her baby girl is so beautiful. She's so
I love her
pretty.
So much.
Yes.
Oh, she's so sassy. I can't do anything.
Girl.
See. We talk about everything.
So, yes, y'all let us know what y'all want to talk about.
Yeah,
questions like
if some, because this is our first podcast. You guys.
Yes, and we can expand on anything from treatments to God. Like if y'all want to go deeper.
But you know what? Once you guys see this podcast, you guys are gonna kind of get an idea of what we're like and what type of people we are, and then we'll ask you guys next time as well, like what type of questions you guys want us to answer. But that was about it that I got asked. Just about the Russian versus classic, the dissolving pillow face. But I feel like once they see this, they're gonna have more questions.
Okay, let's say our socials.
Okay, you go first.
Okay, I'm at beautymark_RX, and on my page I service. I'm about to separate the two, but I have makeup and filler. I have makeup, Botox, and filler. So
she does it all. Oh
yeah.
When are you gonna start doing hair?
I don't know why you call me out. She called me out.
When are you gonna start doing hair?
That God has been putting on my heart to do, and I've just been running away from it.
You're so good with your hands, ma'am. You do it all.
It just, when you're like so good at a lot of things, you kind of get overwhelmed. But that's overwhelmed because y'all, let me tell you. So I'm a licensed cosmetologist, a registered nurse, and then I work night shifts in the operating room as a trauma nurse. So I do that Tuesday through Thursday.
Listening to you.
Yes, I work nights Tuesday through Thursday, 3 12-hour shifts, and then Friday through Monday I'm off. But I'm technically not off because I'm a beauty influencer, content creator. So I go to different events in Houston. I'm editing constantly. And then I have my business where I'm doing makeup in between that. I'm doing filler and Botox and facials. So adding hair.
Busy woman.
Adding hair is like.
It's crazy.
And hair is like, it's not a short service.
Oh, no.
Makeup is an hour.
Yeah.
Injecting is an hour or less, or 2.
Yeah.
But hair, that's like 3+ hours.
Really?
So God is working on me with that because I've been running.
Yeah, and I love how you just keep going. Just keep swimming.
Just like juggling it all. But
I love that.
I inspire a lot of people. I get messages all the time that they just love that I don't leave nothing off the table. And that's how you should live your life. And that's how God wants us to live our life. He made me multifaceted and he made you multifaceted. So go after it all. Like nothing's impossible. And you can make it work.
Don't be scared to challenge those giants.
Look, and I'm trying to not deal with that giant. But my plants are ready, though. They're ready for me to start doing hair again.
Everybody is ready. Everybody's ready for your greatness, girl. And it's coming.
Yeah, it's
coming.
Already
here.
It is.
Already here.
It is.
You're doing amazing, sweetie. I love them. I know a lot of people don't, but I love them so much.
Yes.
I love how Kim made something out of nothing.
Yeah.
Girl, what? That's amazing.
You can.
But my socials are Jeanette and Jex. That's my only Instagram.
Yes.
And we'll be posting some reels on there as well.
Yeah.
We look forward to seeing you guys soon. Again, if you have any questions, concerns, please let us know. Anything else you want to add? This was so much fun.
This was fun.
I'm starving.